We have the dreamers. To hell with the rest of you. I mean, to hell with you, all right? We have the dreamers, okay? And the dreamers, let's go to the undocumented. Now, they had to, they could, all right, yeah, I want to bring her up in just a minute, Richie. I did say that. I told you earlier I wanted that. Go to the one that just says undocumented, okay? All right, they did a Houston area diversity, okay? And obviously this is Meet the Press, Chuck Todd. Estimated 500,000 undocumented immigrants. Now here on this show, they're illegals, period, okay? They're not undocumented immigrants. They did not leave their wallet on the dresser as they left the house. They did not misplace their birth certificates or any of their documents, okay? They didn't. They're not undocumented. It's not like they forgot them. They are illegals in this country. 500,000, okay? So that is immediately, that is the takeaway from Hurricane Harvey, is these undocumented immigrants, illegals. That's the hurt. That, now, Obamacare and the disaster, okay? The fact that Congress is back, and today, Google this, today is the day that insurance companies set their yearly rate, today. Google that. See if today's not a big day for your insurance rates, okay? Now, the Washington Post, show that, just let me show this because these are the headlines in the Washington Post. Go ahead and put up the one that says Washington Post headlines. All right. The Washington Post, there you go. All right. Now, everybody else, everybody in the last 7 months of President Donald Trump's presidency, the executive overreach, okay? Immediately, we had the travel ban, and we had courts immediately going after this executive overreach. All we continue to hear, oh yeah, thank God John McCain's back, right? God, I don't know how I went 21 minutes without remembering John McCain's back, and he may bring order, help bring order to Congress in this next session, because God knows we will need it, all right? But, you know, executive overreach, which we all know that when President Obama signed DACA, it was an executive overreach of his authority. He did not have the authority to do this. All right, so here's the Washington Post. So following this, here's some of the here's the headlines on the front page. Let's go to Washington Post number 1. All right. Political fight brews as Trump prepares to end protection for dreamers. Now, this is on the front of the Washington Post, or is that the Amazon Daily Journal, right? Is that what, or whatever it is? So anyhow, political fight brews as Trump prepares to end protection for dreamers. That's one. This is right on the front page this morning. Let's go to number 2. Pastor who stood by Trump pled for him to show heart for dreamers, immigrant. Okay? Show heart. That's the pastor who stood with Trump, pled for him to show heart for dreamers. Okay? That was important. Let's go to number 3. Now here's the one I like. This has picture and all, because you got the Home Depot day labor, all right? An army of workers, this again Washington Post, an army of workers is needed in Texas. Will undocumented, again they left their documents laying on the dresser when they left, will undocumented migrants be allowed to join in? Will they be allowed to join in? Huh? And help with the reconstruction. They'll need armies of workers. So will we turn our heads and let people in to get the work done? And last but not least, I want to show you is, I forget this young lady's name. I got her down. Just do DACA undocumented. So, ABC, Martha Raddatz. You always know when Martha Raddatz gets to town, okay? Take that Washington Post. I'm tired of looking at that thing.